Welcome back to Everyday Grind. Happy Friday, family. Hope you guys are having a phenomenal week. So far for my week, it's not too bad. I'm only sitting around $127. Haven't done much gig work. Been actually taking it easy. All right, it is Friday. What is my expectation for today? Well, we're going to shoot for $200 today. And also in this video, I'm going to be discussing Prop 22. I have a lot of subscribers asking me about Prop 22, what it is exactly. So what I'm going to do, my best, is try to explain it in the most simplest form for you guys to understand. All right, the time is 8 o'clock in the morning. We did pick up our first order. It was an Uber Eats for $7.51. Got that dropped off. Now we picked up another one for $15 and change from Nothing But Cakes. We're waiting for it to open up. And then we did get an add-on for $11 more. So we're just waiting for Nothing But Cakes to open up, and then we're gonna go pick that order up.
Oh yeah, so much.
Hey, I just gotta pick up for Amy B.
So they went to school there. I used to work there. Basically a bit farther.
It was Amy B, you said?
Yeah, Amy B.
Oh, yeah. Right back.
Okay, thank you. You too. All right, we just picked up that first part of the order, making our way to our second pickup, which is on Washington Street. So we're gonna head over there to Jack in the Box and pick up this order. All right, so we made it to Jack in the Box for our second part of our pickup order.
You want the name, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
1 second, okay?
Thank you.
Right, thank you.
Have a nice day.
All right, after a little bit of wait, we finally got this order. So let's make our way to dropping these orders off. So we just picked up our next order. It's an Aldi's, $53.41, going 10.9 miles, 3 customers, 48 items. Let's go get it. Officially out of there, guys. 48 items, 113 units later, 1 hour to shop, no replacements, which was really good. Did have to couple refunds, but besides not refunds, replacements. But besides that, making our way to our drop-off, 3 drop-offs. Should be able to knock that off in the next half an hour. We just dropped off that order. Batch price $53.88. All right, guys, until our next pickup. All right, so we made it to our zone. So let's talk about Proposition 22. So Proposition 22 is a California ballot measure that was passed in November 2020. So what is Prop 22? Oh, let's get this order. All right, we're gonna have to put that on hold. We just picked up a 44 going like 3.4 miles, 36 items. It is a triple shop, doesn't look that bad. Customer A has 14 items, customer B has 16, and customer C has 6. So let's go shop it. There's a 54. All right, so we just finished shopping that order. 26 minutes, no replacements, no refund, which was good. All right, let's get these dropped off and then we'll run through Prop 22. All right, so what is Prop 22? Proposition 22 allows app-based transportation delivery companies like Uber Eats, Lyft, DoorDash, Instacart to classify their drivers as independent contractors instead of employees. Now, the background on Prop 22 started back in 2019 when California passed the AB5 law that requires many gig workers to be classified as employees, giving them the rights to minimum wage, health benefits, unemployment insurance, workers' compensations. Gig companies opposed the AB5, arguing that the drivers preferred the flexibility and didn't want to be a traditional employee. Prop 22 was their response. What Prop 22 did? By passing Prop 22, app-based drivers remain independent contractors. Companies must offer minimum earnings, at least 120% of their local minimum wage for the time spent driving, partial health insurance subsidies for drivers who work certain amount of hours, accidental insurance while on the job, but drivers did not get full employee benefits like sick paid leave, unemployment insurance. Supporters said it protects drivers' flexibility. Most drivers prefer to work when and how they want. It would have been too expensive for companies to employ all drivers, leading to job losses. Opponents said it creates second-class worker status. Drivers are being denied fair labor rights. Companies are avoiding responsibility by spending hundreds of millions of dollars to change the law. All right, well, so we got that order dropped off. Batch price came out to be $44.36. All right, until our next pickup. All right, after a good wait, we finally got a batch. We came over to Ross and we picked up this right away. $33.75, going 1.7 miles, total of 37 items. Unit count is 76, but I don't really care. It's probably a lot of like yogurts and things like that. So we're gonna go inside and go shop that right now. All right, so the current status of Prop 22 as of 2025. Prop 22 passed with 59% of the votes. It has faced legal challenges. A court initially ruled it unconstitutional, but a California appeal courts upheld the most of it in 2023. It remains in effect through ongoing legal debates. All right, guys, so here's an example of my adjustments with the Prop 22. So how is the guaranteed minimum calculated? It takes 120% of your minimum wage in your area you work for all engaged time batch appearance through delivery, plus 35 cents per mile. As you can see in the calculation down here, hourly wages, $20.70 per hour, which is 120% times 17.25. That gives you that at 27 hours and 42 minutes. And then my distance traveled is 174 miles at 36 cents per mile, gives me $62.91. Add that up, it comes up to be $636.63. And then if you take away my batch earnings of $416.17 from the $636.63 gives me adjustments of $220.46. That was my adjustments for that week. So that's pretty much it in the simplest form. Hope this helped you guys out there. All right, guys, I think that was like 26 minutes to shop all that. Let me pull it up here and make sure. Actually, no, lie, 32 minutes. We did have 2 refunds. This Asian noodle, and what else did we refund? Oh, that was it. That was good. All right, but like I said, drop off is really close, 1.7 miles for both orders, so it's just around the corner. So they didn't give me a unit. That's what I got.
Oh, yeah.
I got some water. Perfect. You want me to just put it inside there for you?
Sure. Hey,
All right. That'd be a waste of energy.
I know you need that.
All right, we got our last batch of the day. It's a Food for Less batch for $26, going 7.5 miles, 21 items, 47 units. We're gonna go shop it. Donut. So we'll get the old-fashioned. All right, 2 of these savories. We need 4 pounds of banana. There we go. All right, we need 4 of these taco seasoning chickens. Black peppers. All right, 0 Canada Dry, 0 7-Up. All right, Coffee Mate creamers. Items, these sour cream. All right, guys, so here it is. It took me 16 minutes. No refunds, which was good. Did have to replace 1 item, but besides that, should be an easy drop off. And then we're done for the day. We'll run through the numbers after we drop these orders off, or this order off, not these order. All right, guys, we are done for the day. We did a total of 3 deliveries on Uber Eats for $42.79. And then on Instacart, we ended up doing a total of 4 batches. We picked up our first one at 10 o'clock. That was at Aldi's 51. That jumped up to 53. Then at 12:45, we picked up a double Costco. And then we picked up Ralph's for 31. That jumped up to 33. And then at 5 o'clock, we picked up 26 for a grand total on Instacart of $161.30, plus the $42.79 on Uber Eats for a grand total of $204.09 for the day. Hope you guys hit your goals. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Click that notification bell to get notified when I drop the next video. Till next time, keep on hustling.